We did it. We did it.
All right, Steve. Here we go. Here we go, Steve.
Wonderful time of the year. Did you know 90% of Christmas songs were written about college baseball?
Any song can be about college baseball if you want it to.
Yeah. Especially Everything Is Awesome from the Lego movie. That's a good college baseball song.
I haven't thought about that song in a long time. Okay, I'm going to create. Go watch the actual bracket reveal on ESPN. Oh, wait, we can't do multiple. All right, well, that's fine. We're going to keep that one on there. All right. Hello, everybody. I am Jordan Shusterman. That is Stephen Schoch. The reveal of the bracket will be beginning momentarily on ESPN, ESPN Plus, wherever. We are not going to show that because that is illegal. But what we are going to do is show you our faces while we watch them. Hooray! Join here. You're going to watch me live tweet. This is what it looks like. Everyone say, oh, what's your process? Well, here it is. Here it is. Join the party and watch. Join the party at Big Donkey 47 at Shock Factor Pod. Let's go. All right.
Eric Simmons in the chat says hi, exclamation point. Eric Simmons, hi, back.
Hello, Eric Simmons. Hello. Here, I'm oops, that's the wrong YouTube video. I want to get our own stream so we can get going here. Oh, baby, the graphics starting. We are looking live, Steve. We are looking live.
Oh, wow. Look at them. Look at them go.
Steve, what are you most excited about in this bracket reveal? Oh, they're showing. Oh, this is my favorite thing. So they show everyone. I'm curious for you guys for this. Steve, when you guys did this at UVA, like my favorite thing about this is that each video is on a slightly different level of delay. And so sometimes they'll cut to them and they'll go crazy. Oh, yeah. And then sometimes it's be like, UVA is in. And they cut to Charlottesville and everyone's just sitting there like, it's like, hey, guys, you're in. We're just like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
We did it. Yeah. Eric Simmons with the question. I think Arizona State played their way out with their terrible finish. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, they were impressive all season long. Winning in the Pac-12 isn't easy to do. And, they start off, sometimes in college baseball, you can get by with a really, really hot start as long as it's long enough. And as long as you're watching your team and you're like, wow, this team's really hot. If you're saying that in like the middle of April, you're pretty much like kind of locked in my mind, just because the season's so short.
Here's my take, Steve. I want to watch Luke Keeschel play more baseball. So that is my biased opinion to see Arizona State get into the field. Do I think they will? We will see as we are looking at our good friends Kyle Peterson and Mike Rooney. They look great. What do we think about the suits and ties on? Again, we're watching the reveal show on mute, but I'm looking at KP here. It says he was a 3-time All-American. That's pretty impressive.
God, what I'm seeing right now, I don't know if I tuned into the selection show or the meeting of handsome guys. KP's suit, phenomenal. That plaid, that is a statement piece, and he is wearing it well. And Mike Rooney, of course, just the most handsome man there is.
Oh my God!
Just glowing he was built for the camera. And
so my understanding of how this is going to work, as for last year, we see our 16 hosts, but we are about to find out the order of the top 8 national seeds, which is very important as far as hosting a super regional. And so what we're going to do as this stream goes on is we're going to track everything as the teams come out. And so we're going to be looking obviously at these bubble teams. These are the teams that D1 Baseball projected to be the last 4 in and the last 4 out here. And so these are the names of the teams that we really want to be paying attention to. Now, these ones down here, these are long shots, but these are the teams that don't feel like absolute locks to get in. We have Arizona State mentioned here. We will see, but I do believe we are now going to find out the top 8 national seeds, which D1 Baseball also projected here. And so it appears that Wake Forest can you believe it, Steve? Can you believe it?
I was surprised they got the host after dropping that one to Miami in the ACC tournament. That was kind of make or break for. Oh, of course. I mean, of course. Like everything you can do well on a baseball field, they do. So they're so much fun to watch.
All right, who do we got next? Oh, baby, chomp chomp. You were in Gainesville earlier this year, Steve.
Yeah,
Are you happy?
I believe in the Gators.
I'm
in on them. Like, they found ways to sweat out some wins, which, as a team in college baseball, you got to be able to do that to some extent. And for them, like, the way they were so calm was what really stood out to me. Like, regardless of what happened in the game, they were just like, whatever. Okay.
Question is, will we see an actual Gator at the Gainesville Regional TBD? Arkansas is indeed the number 3. We're 3 for 3 so far. Feeling good about this top 8. This is going to be more interesting when we see 9 through 16. But Arkansas is fun too. Jace Borfin, one of my favorite players, so we love that.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh, baby.
Oh, I like Clemson here.
Go Tigers. That's what they say, right? That's about Clemson?
Yeah, that's I think so. And you spell it different. But the Caden Grice has been on an absolute mammoth of a tear lately. And holy shit, if you have not seen it, tune in. This kid is electric. He's a two-way
pitching
player.
Too. He's been pitching really well, right?
Yeah, his freshman year, I don't think he pitched much. But
sorry, go ahead.
No. I was just saying, I don't think he pitched much. I don't remember him pitching against us, but I do remember him hitting against us. It was scary.
He's imposing. Did you face him? Did you get Caden Grice out?
I faced him, gave up an up home run, but not an out home run. It was literally like I threw him one fastball low and inside, kind of under the hands. He just hit it straight up.
So first interesting minor twist, there was definitely some debate from a lot of people about whether Vanderbilt would jump ahead of LSU. And I believe they put Vandy ahead of LSU in the final projections after winning the SEC tournament. The committee said, go Tigers. And they kept LSU at number 5 above Vanderbilt. And oh my goodness.
Oh,
Steve!
There we go. Look at Jake Geloff. Look at him do it. Oh, my goodness.
So Virginia with the number 7 overall seed. Congrats, Mazel Tov, Steve. Again, they were projected as number 8, but Virginia with the number 7 overall seed. We love to see it. Kind of a weird season, but overall they have a whole lot of talent. Can we find a helmet that fits Kyle Teal? That is probably the number 1 question.
No, yesterday I was watching the broadcast with Mike Monaco and Gabby Sanchez, and Gabby Sanchez was saying he wore his hat under his helmet just because it was a little too big, which I don't know if Kyle's tried yet, but I got to talk to him about it. But, UVA leading the nation in batting average at this point in the season, that's fun. That makes me a very happy alumni. I am excited to watch them.
It's a good time to be leading the nation in batting average. All right, so there are top 8 national seeds. Again, nothing too shocking here. LSU over Vandy, Virginia over Stanford, but the top 8 was correctly projected by our good friends at the Army of the Nerdcast. Very good. So here we go. The bracket is starting off, of course, with Wake Forest. Steve, what lucky 4 seed will be heading down to Winston-Salem? I'm so excited to find out.
I got a weird feeling about this.
You think it's going to be the wave? Is the wave coming up to Winston-Salem?
Oh, my goodness. I am on the edge of my seat. Okay. All right.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Mason. The Pats. They had the pitcher of the year. See, this is why the watch parties are so awkward. You don't get a great angle. Kind of rude of the tournament trophy to not be fired up standing,
which is the best part. All right. Northeastern. Okay. Northeastern. So Northeastern is an at-large team. So I have all the at-large teams again. These are projected by D1Baseball.com. I'm going to bold them as they come on the screen here. All right.
And I'm just going to say this as a blanket statement. One of my favorite things about the selection show. Oh, Maryland. That is a good one.
Maryland. Oh, look. See, this is.
How big is that room?
Happy. They're clearly not happy about that.
No, this looks like it's. We got business to get done.
All right.
We can't be
Time
happy
to go
yet.
hit some home. Dude, that's going to be so many home runs. Oh,
That's going to be
my
a lot of home
God.
runs.
Wow. So Maryland is a 3 seed.
That's interesting. That's interesting
Okay.
because
Maryland is a 3 seed.
they won a lot of baseball games to be a 3 seed, in my opinion. But again, I'm not an expert. I'm not the dudes in suits making these decisions. So
Yeah, that is surprising to me. I am surprised by that. All right, we head to Alabama, who I guess is the 9, right? Oh, no, sorry, 16. Whoa! Alabama's the 16.
okay,
Okay, very
all right.
interesting. Alabama is the 16 seed. Okay, I was not
40.
prepared for that. All right, we'll take it. Okay, cool. So Alabama and Nichols, the Southland champs, right?
Yeah, Nichols. Oh, it hasn't cut to them yet. See, this is another funny thing because sometimes they just don't even have a stream going. Like they'll watch, but a selection show has the opportunity to be so super awkward because
Oh
it
my
could
God.
either go really well or really
Them
poorly.
Trojans are in. Look at that.
That is a lot of genes. That's a
That is
lot
a
of venom
lot of
out of the
genes.
Trojans.
That is a lot of genes. And is Troy? Wait. I'm sorry. I could be messing this up. Do they list the 2 first or the 3 first?
I think it's
Because I'm confused about the seating here. Whether Boston College is, but that's that.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
I
also
thought it
a
would be
good one.
2
I'm
first
not sure.
because it would be 1, 4, 2, 3 in my mind. That's how it made sense to us.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm trying to. Yeah, Bama did not look happy to be the 16.
It is
I
always
need.
funny to see the guys who
This
are
is the other thing,
upset.
Steve. I can't always tell about because the 2 3s are always obviously close. So like, it's not obvious which is which.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I wish they would just give us the numbers. Just put the number next to them for me.
That
real
would be
quick.
nice.
Just one.
Okay,
Just
we
one.
go to Miami as the 9. Miami
You want
is
to
the
put
9.
money
All right,
down?
that's
You
our
want to put
friends.
money down as to how much it rains there?
They're all like,
'Cause-
"Hooray! Can't wait to sit in the dugout for 6 hours on Friday afternoon."
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, them Black
All
Bears
right.
going down. Oh, look! Oh, we got some flossing.
Oh,
What year
nice.
is it?
Okay.
What
All right.
year is it? We
Representing
love it.
America East. All
All
right.
right. Oh, Louisiana is in. Louisiana is in. Louisiana is in. That is a huge one. Shouts out to Aaron Fitt, who on the Nerdcast last night said, I think they will pick Louisiana. And Kendall Rogers said, I don't think so.
He didn't even just say it. He fought for it by the skin of his teeth.
Oh my goodness. So Louisiana is in. That is big time. We got Texas. Is Louisiana a 2? See, now I'm starting to think that the first team is the 3 seed.
Yeah, I think it might have to be.
I think it has to be, right?
Yeah.
Where's Texas on here? Why do I not have Texas anywhere? Oh, I see, because Texas A&M is listed twice. I apologize.
That's no, that's not your fault. That's not Microsoft Excel. Google Sheets. They do the autofill.
Yes. Okay, Stanford is 8, as we already knew. All right.
Who's going to go see the tree? The West Coast boys. Who am I going to watch late at night? Who am I going to watch after 10? That's the question.
Right, exactly. Dude, I'm hype about Maine. Quinn McDaniel, what a legend. Okay, San Jose State. We got San Jose State. The Spartans, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
They're blue and gold.
Wow.
Cal State Fullerton. Yes.
All right. Fullerton.
I am infinitely happier when Cal State Fullerton is good at baseball. It just feels right. It makes me feel young again. It makes me feel youthful.
Yeah.
All
right. There's A&M.
All right.
Look. Yeah.
You guys get to go to Palo Alto. It's a cool place. Jesus.
Show some enthusiasm.
You're
it's the only West Coast regional we have.
Oh, man. I didn't get to go play at the place I played 3 times this year. Get excited. Come on, guys.
No, you know what it is? There's no Texas regional this year, which is pretty. That has to be rare, right? Yeah, 1, 4, 2, 3. I need to know for sure. I gotta find out about this. All right, LSU. All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go, Steve. Who's going down to Baton Rouge?
That room looks
Who's going down
really
there?
nice. That looks like a really comfortable place to be.
All righty. Maryland is the 2, apparently.
Let's go.
Yeah, come on. Of course. Here
Let's
we go.
go.
I think they probably could have seen the
My friend Billy.
wave. That can't be much of a drive, right? They're like, hey, screw it. Let's do it. Let's go beat Paul Skeens or not Paul Skeens.
Who knows? Who knows who
Are they going to
get?
throw Paul Skeens against the team with 40 losses? Oh, Bearcats, eat them up.
Hard putt. This is just a replay. This is a replay.
I was going to say, we saw. I mean, come on, we saw this happen.
All right. Okay.
Shouts out Carbach Round Rock Classic. Okay.
I was ready to see the last team be Iowa/K-State.
Yeah, it does seem that the 3s are being listed first, I believe. Which is
I so badly want Tulane to get that 20th win.
To get what?
to get that 20th win.
Well, it might have to come in the losers bracket.
I'm okay with that.
No, I believe in you, Dylan Carmouche. Okay. All right. Kentucky. Where do we get Kentucky? Kentucky is the...
All right.
12. Okay. Interesting. So they're a little bit higher. Wow. Alabama. Dude, Indiana. I'm excited to see the Terre Haute Regional. Okay. Kentucky. Wow, Louis. So again, Steve, what we're really watching here is who is not getting in. Is it Oklahoma? Is it NC State again? Can you imagine if NC State gets bumped again?
That would be atrocious.
Hey,
that would be obvious.
Go ahead.
That would be obvious. Also, great hair. Front row, Ball State, all of them. Great hair.
Hey, shouts out to Ball State. Their hashtag chirp chirp, hashtag chirp chirp, hashtag we fly. We love it. Oh, look at the Hoosiers. Okay. Where's Indiana? Indiana's down here.
Ball State.
Ball State, Indiana, Kentucky, West Virginia. Whoa, that's a tough draw for Kentucky, I feel like.
Yeah, I had a feeling anywhere West Virginia was going to go was going to be a tough one just because, like, their team that I think is incredibly good, that was going to be a lower seed just because they didn't do great in the tournament.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that one. That one's going to be – that one's pretty loaded.
Blaine Traxel,
JJ Weatherholt doing their damn thing.
Blaine Traxel, JJ Weatherholt. I mean, they could totally win. All right, we go to Auburn. There they are. It's a lot of orange. I can't get over who's the team that was wearing jeans. That was so weird.
Oh God. Oh baby.
Let's go Quakers.
Quake show.
Let's go. That's fantastic.
I was really hoping they'd go to UVA just so I could see both. Maybe have like a math battle between the teams.
Yeah. Who's the real mathlete? Who was the team with all the jeans? I think it was.
It was Troy.
It was Troy. Yes, Troy. It was Troy. All right, Southern Miss. We love to see it. They're so fun.
Oh, shouts out to them for getting a meal at what looked like B-dubs. Not sure.
Yeah, that was
out to them, though,
that was clearly not on campus.
Yeah, I went to 2 selection shows. One was at UMBC, and it was in like this really small room. Like it was probably like 600 square feet. Mm-hmm. And, like the camera couldn't even get more than like 3 people because of how close it had to be. And the other one we did on the field at UVA, spaced 6 feet away from each other, and watched on the Jumbotron.
Oh, nice.
So that was awkward and weird.
All right, Clemson. We already knew they were the 4 seed. Oh, Lipscomb.
Trip.
Steve, do you know about Lipscomb's best player or one of their best players?
Tell me about him. I know about David Coppage, who's one of their players.
His name is Caleb Ketchup.
Oh.
And that dude is really good. Really good, Caleb Ketchup.
I'm
when we
excited
get a commercial
to
break,
more.
I'll show you Caleb Ketchup. Oh, Charlotte. Okay. How are we feeling about they're the what are they? What is their nickname? What do you oh my god, of course. You're
The
so ready.
pickaxe? The pickaxe?
It's pretty lit. It's a pretty sweet logo.
I love the pickaxe on the
Oh, look who's, oh, that
Oh,
was one of my biggest questions. Where was Tennessee going to go? Oh my goodness. That is going to be a treat. That talk about a lot of orange.
that is going to
Oh, that
be
dude,
a
that 1-0
very
game,
unfriendly environment.
Clemson, Tennessee. Lipscomb just out there trying to have a good time. And people are going to be
We like to party.
Oh,
Jordan
wow.
Guthrie, I appreciate you remembering that Troy was the team wearing jeans. I want to shout that out. Thank you for confirming our beliefs.
Dude, Chase Dolander is going to have the opportunity to make some nice US dollars.
He could do the Griff McGarry right now. Yeah,
if they
look
don't
at them.
start
Look
him
at those
against.
jeans.
Look at Troy. Look at them jeans. Look at them jeans. Was
Maine's
it a rule?
definitely, they either just got done a workout or they're going to a workout.
Dude, the jeans look is just incredible. All right, Steve, we got a commercial break. I believe we are halfway. And what do we think so far? We still got a lot more to reveal. Again, bubble teams that we have not seen yet. USC. We have not seen USC. We have not seen NC State. We have not seen Irvine. We have not seen Oklahoma. There was a big debate about Kansas State versus Oklahoma. What if they both get bumped? Maybe they both miss out.
Yeah, I mean, Tulane and Charlotte really did screw some people's years up, which
yes,
nothing against them. I prefer it that way because it's not my year. Like, it's just goofy. It's fun to watch.
Caleb Ketchup, who started, he redshirted at Georgia, didn't play. Goes to Lipscomb, and then look at this season. He only hit 255, a lot of strikeouts, but 16 homers, 17 doubles, 30 bags.
How many strikeouts do you have? 35?
52. A lot of punchies. Oh, okay. A lot of punchies for Mr. Ketchup.
That's all right.
But that's a fun player, though. Like him, he could launch one off Caden Grice in game 1. Let's see it. Why not?
Which, hey, that would be fun.
Wow. This has been a treat so far. Now, things to look forward to, Steve, here in this last chunk. We do not remember last year. What was the craziest regional?
Stillwater.
Stillwater, Steve. We don't know who's going to Stillwater yet.
Hey, literally, the NCAA went to that regional with just a bucket full of juice and syringes, and they went to every baseball and just go. Hey, you're 18 years old. Throw this to Griffin Dorshing and don't die.
I think they should do that in Clemson this year. If we have to pick one regional that is,
I'm Clemson or Wake Forest.
We don't have to juice it in Wake Forest because
that's fair.
We don't need to. Here's the other thing. Hold on. Which regionals have we actually seen? We're still missing a bunch of these. We still haven't seen Florida. We still haven't seen Arkansas. We still haven't seen UVA. Steve, we don't know who the Also, Tennessee getting sent to Clemson is like
that's a gift
for who?
That's a gift in the sense that
it's a gift for us.
Us. Are you kidding me? You get to see like two of the chirpiest fan bases go at it. That's gonna. I'm scared. I might have to mute the word fuck on Twitter to dodge this because yesterday in my mentions I was talking about just random stuff and it was all I asked where do you want to see your team go to a regional, and that was immediately turned into a guy typing every cuss word he could about every other team he could think of, and it was like, okay, where do you want your team to go though, man? Like, all right.
All right, we are back.
See, so one thing you're going to see a lot in this election is the NCAA. This is a little talked about, not often talked about, but the NCAA when you are traveling to away games, if it's above 300 miles away, you're allowed to
Mm,
fly. But if
mhm.
it's less than 300 miles, you have to take a bus. So you're going to see a lot
I
of
can't remember
people.
if it's 300 or 400. It's 500 in D3 because of course. Um, but uh, yes, where is UConn on here? There we go. So this is an interesting one. Texas Tech was like, some people consider them a bubble team. Some people, I don't think we did at D1. So Texas Tech is in no trouble. They were not, didn't they were projected as in, oh, and UConn, there them Huskies go. We
I
love
want
to
to
see it.
see
So
the albino rhino finish strong.
oh, hell yeah.
I need
Hell
it.
yeah.
I need it like I need air to breathe.
UConn. Okay, we go to South Carolina is the 15. Okay, that was projected, which means, wow, Indiana State, look at them. Okay, sent the Blue Devils heading down to Columbia to take on
All right.
the very injured Gamecocks. We will see who is playing in those ones.
Okay. Okay. Phew.
Okay, so NC State is in. They're not going to get mega screwed for, I guess, 3 years in a row if you count the COVID debacle of 2021, Steve. That is a big exhale. Now I'm really starting to think Oklahoma, with all their losses, right? Oklahoma, right? I'm looking at the RPI. Oklahoma. I'm worried. If I'm the Sooners, I'm pretty concerned. Oh my God, look at
Nobody's from nowhere, baby. Nobody's. All right, dude. How?
Wow.
So what seed are they in this?
They're a
What?
2.
Okay.
They're a 2.
Okay.
They're a 2.
Because all right. Sorry, I was about
I
to
think
get
we've
really.
confirmed that they are a 2. Which
Let
is
me
good.
tell you, my panties were about to be in the biggest of wads.
Biggest of wads.
I
If they were
can't
a
deal
3,
with
you mean?
Campbell getting this, getting shafted all the time.
Yeah.
They're a good team. That's
I
the
mean, I'm picking Campbell in that regional. Let's
NC
go.
State and Campbell that get shafted teams together.
The fighting shafteds. All right. We go to Coastal Carolina in Conway, correctly projected as the 10. Now, Steve, again, if you're Oklahoma, you're sweating. Now, here's the good news about Oklahoma. The softball team's going to win it all again, so don't worry.
You got that going.
It's
I
okay.
love.
You don't have to worry too much. Oh, Ryder.
I love the
man.
Ryder Bronx just wearing shirts that say energy. That is great. Enthusiasm. Effort.
Effort. Energy. It's like, is that your logo? Are you the Ryder Energy? All right. Oh my God! What restaurant?
Dude, sit down. That looks like oh God, I have delivered so many meals
We're
on
gonna get nacho
DoorDash.
cheese on the trophy.
I have delivered so many DoorDash orders from that restaurant, and I just know it from my time in Wilmington. But that was
so
iPhone set up on the salt shaker, and I am here for it. UNC Wilmington, I'm in your corner.
Dude, I just love that ESPN's like, all right, hey, we're gonna need you guys to set up. It's like, yeah, hey, Tyler, just sit your phone up at the end of the table.
Yeah, just lean it up. But we're playing flick football here.
Here we go, Steve. It's game time.
Oh baby, oh baby. Fun fact: that room they're showing right now during COVID was my locker room. There were three of us in there.
The first matchup, who's it gonna be?
Oh, the battle for Connolly Early's heart. Oh my goodness. This is how it should be done. This is how it should be done all the time. You take a player from my school, he has success, we play you. In the biggest of stages.
Has Connolly Early been starting?
He has. Yes.
Would he start that first game?
I don't know if he would start the first game. Potentially. Usually they go Nick Parker. Blake Bales going back to Charlottesville. Let's go.
Oklahoma is in. Okay, so now Irvine. Oh no, Steve! Oh no! Oh my God! The committee listens to the Shock Factor podcast.
Why can't you guys be as excited? Is this a delay or is it?
It is a delay. It is a delay.
That's a delay.
Come on! Show it! This is my. Whoa! Do they all know? Steve, how are you going to handle this?
I'm going to handle this the only way I know how. With a lot of effort, a lot of energy. Go Hoos, baby. Go
okay.
Hoos.
Steve, Oklahoma is in. NC State is in. If you are UC Irvine or USC, I mean, we're talking about
I talked about Fullerton being good. I also like that there's the opportunity for Charlottesville and Coastal Carolina they play each other, the winners of those. So
True.
battle for Nick Parker's heart. Sure.
True. That's a great
Sure.
call. All right, we go to Vanderbilt. Wow, Steve. Wow, Steve. I can't believe ECU's in Charlottesville.
That's a
So
huge
funny.
weekend.
Okay, Eastern Illinois. We love it. We love it.
God, that's the second year in a row they're playing each other in regionals.
What, UVA and ECU?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. It's amazing. They can't escape.
Unfinished business, baby.
They can't escape him. All right, Xavier. We love what a week for Xavier.
Damn, those seats look comfy.
They do. They do. I like how some teams look like there's 70 people and some teams look like there's 15.
Yeah. Maryland looked like it was like 3 people.
But that's because they were clearly in the football.
Dude, I don't know, because I think that might have actually say that's what we did, except imagine everybody like they hated each other. I like the bright green. Oregon.
The bright green, I feel like it's a green screen action. What the hell is that? Oh my God.
What they should have done is they should have played highlights on the green screen just as they're moving around for guys
on
to just
their shirts.
for guys to just
Colby Shade going deep. Oh my God. That's so all right. We're running out of teams here. We still need to see okay. All right, here we go, Steve. It's Stillwater time.
Okay.
The Rock Riggio show. Who's going to be tasked with getting Rock Riggio out?
Has Noel McLean been back? He's back. Right?
He's back. He's pitching.
He
started,
well, right?
I believe, in the Big 12 tournament. Oh, dude.
Bella Fox said that hurt my eyes. Those white pants were reflective. Whoa.
Did I forget to put? I think I forgot to put Oral Roberts on here because they were in
Roberts
too, right?
laser tag. Were they at laser tag?
I don't know.
Also, shout out to Jonah Cox, who's gone hitless in like 1 game. That's ridiculous.
Oh, him and Cade Denton are both going to get drafted and get a lot of money. Okay, Washington is in. We love to see that. Where is
Will
Washington?
Simpson should be unsuspended from that one time where he hit a home run and got suspended for a game for it.
I totally
Dallas
agree.
Baptist making it in.
I don't know where I had Washington on here, so I apologize, but they are in as a 2. Okay, DBU is in. That's good. I don't know if people were that concerned about that. Again,
I was
Irvine and
worried
USC.
I was worried about DBU just because, like, that's like the first time the automatic bids for both the Conference USA. Who was it? Let me see. It was the first time that Dallas Baptist had gotten beat in Conference USA Championship, which is crazy. That's crazy stuff. That's crazy stuff.
Indiana State. We already see Coastal, so there's only a couple. Look, I love the trophy. Holding the trophies is always hilarious. All right.
But so since that happened with Dallas Baptist, that's the first time Conference USA has ever had 2 at-large bids, which is fucking sick.
That's crazy.
So I got the stat wrong.
I think very weird.
Wright State was in a motel.
A hotel, not a motel. Maybe a motel. Raider gang.
No.
Love that. All right. North Carolina.
Like, from the people I've known who have gone to Wright State, they would prefer the motel. Like, that's the factor that they have with them. They're just like, nope. We don't need that.
The deal, Steve.
Stuff. Ooh.
We have. Am I missing a team? I might be missing another team. So basically, this is going to come down to the Stanford Regional. And it's going to come down to the Stanford Regional and whether USC or UC Irvine is being sent there. Okay, Iowa's in. Love to see that. Blake Guerin, congratulations.
Happy for the kid. That's going to be a good regional, too.
That looks pretty balanced. Okay, Fayetteville. I believe I'm missing a 4 seed. So we're going to find out who that is here. We got Arkansas as the 3, as we know. And they are on delay. They are sitting there. And that's are excited.
Funny pose.
Wait, is that really? That's the degree to which they're clapping? Okay. That's
because there's all the... I'm telling you, there are some harder coaches out there who just... They're like, guys, we can't get excited. We haven't done anything yet.
That's true.
Celebrate where you are. Like people
I
always
agree.
say, don't dwell on how far you come. Dwell on it. It's cool. Arizona.
Arizona is in.
Okay.
Okay, that is very surprising. That means that probably USC and UC Irvine are toast. And K-State is definitely toast, unless we're getting real crazy here. Okay, there's TCU.
All right. Makes sense.
TCU. That's who I was missing. TCU. Sorry. Ready?
I don't think they'll be upset.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about TCU. Okay, so there's one regional left, Steve.
Stanford.
And it's Stanford.
Wait, no, it's not Stanford. Not Stanford.
It is. Isn't it Stanford? Did we already see Stanford?
No, because I remember saying you guys are going to California. You should be excited.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Wait, so that's it? We're done?
What color's that tie? What color's the tie?
So I just forgot. So there you go. So then Irvine and USC are toast. West Coast baseball. That is a tough look, man.
Dude, have you looked at the map of like where the regional, like you've seen the graphic, I'm sure.
It's both very funny and probably not a great thing.
Like,
all right, Steve.
So, Jordan,
let's
just
do
real
quick reactions. For everyone watching, we will be doing a full regional preview pod, Shock Factor podcast soon. Our good friends, Aaron Fitt, Kendall Rogers, maybe Mark Etheridge, or maybe Joe Healy, whoever knows, will be hopping on and streaming or podcasting here soon. So we're going to get out of here in a little bit. But let's talk about, I mean, it's Irvine and it's USC. So let's talk about it, Steve. I mean, we can look through the bracket here, but let's talk about those two teams first.
It's just, man, I really thought they kind of played their way in my humble opinion. Like I thought they deserved it. They had good seasons, both of them. Both of them were. Anytime you have like double, triple your losses, that works for me. That'll do it.
That's what I'm saying. So
my bar is low.
Irvine was at 50 in the RPI. USC was at 53. Did anyone below them get in RPI wise? No, doesn't seem like it. So it really does seem like they said it was a straight RPI and they were like, you know what? Oklahoma, you're fine. NC State, you're fine. Where's Arizona? Arizona, you're fine. Louisiana, you're fine. Barely over Irvine. K-State, Santa Barbara, Notre Dame. Smell you later. Man, that sucks. That sucks.
Yeah,
I don't know how egregious it really is, like historically, but it certainly stinks for them. So
let's get wild card games. Let's do it.
Here's another thing I want to do here. Let's see how good they did. I mean, how good did we do at projecting the specific regionals? I mean, it's so hard to do this. It's like I can't even, like, how do you even begin? Like, again, of course you would assume Lipscomb's going to Vanderbilt. They're down the street, and then they're not. So I like that they mix it up. Like, I like that there were some that were obvious that they didn't do, right? Like, you obviously could have sent Santa Clara to Stanford extremely easily, and they didn't do that. So I appreciate that. But all right, Steve, let's pull up the bracket and just do quick. Now that we can digest it all, let's just do quickly, and then we'll get out of here. Okay.
All right.
So let's look at these. Where is this bracket at? Give me the bracket, Joe. Good. Bracket announced.
What regional are you most excited for, Jordan?
I mean, that's the thing. First of all, here's a good breakdown. I'm getting some ad that I don't want to be listening to. Oh, it's over here. All right, here we go, Steve. Zoom into time here. First of all, I like the breakdown by conference.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 teams out of the SEC, tying the record. 8 from the ACC. Sun Belt with 4. I mean, how Fun Belt is that?
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Love to see that. Okay. We've got 2 out of the Colonial, 2 out of Conference USA. America Beast. Love it. Big Ten 3, Indiana, Iowa, Maryland. Great. Okay, here we go. Who am I most excited for? I mean, it's got to be the Clemson one, right? I think that's the top of my list for now. What else? What stands out to you besides Charlottesville?
I like the one going down in Coastal. I like Duke and UNCW down there. I think that's
a fun one. That's true.
And the Rider Bronx here to party. And then, Gainesville, I like Gainesville just because, I really like watching UConn play. I really like watching Florida play. It's pretty simple right there. They're very fun teams to watch. And then you add Texas Tech and Florida A&M into the mix. And it's like, new people come to the Yard. Let's show them what it's all about. That's fun. Let's see what else. Stanford. I like Stanford's. It's kind of just.
I'm excited. I will say, excited about San Jose State. A&M. It's just not. It's not that fun. Not that fun to watch. Like they got real hot in the second half again, but like, oh boy, I don't know if I want to watch more of that. But I like San Jose State. That's a fun team.
I will say I do love that there's the opportunity for Jim Schlossnagle to be doing in-game interviews.
That's a great call.
I love when he does them.
Is he legally required? I guess we'll find out.
I think television, right? Stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
But did you see the most recent one?
Yes.
That's great. That's great. It was so perfect.
Steve, honestly, dude, this is actually going to be super lit.
Yeah. Dude, like, DBU.
Here's the thing. DBU, if I recall, does not actually hit as many homers. Like, they're not as but anyone can hit homers in Stillwater.
No, they aren't a slugfest team. They, never have.
They're not, right?
Like, it's not their identity. Like, they just play fundamental baseball. And that's one of the reasons you see them every year playing baseball this time of year, because they do it well. Like, they just do every little thing right.
Yeah, and yet here we are, and they have 109 home runs. I didn't even freaking realize. I swear they've picked it up lately, because I swear when I looked halfway through the season, they didn't have that many home runs.
No, they have, because I remember checking too, because I was trying to figure out. Someone asked me what I got on DBU's lineup, and I was like, I think they're really good, but fundamental as hell.
No, I guess they do. They do bop. So them and then, Washington with Will Simpson, we're going to be getting some really, really high scoring stuff there. So that should be fun. And then, I mean,
Winston-Salem, I'm excited for.
Yeah, Maryland Northeastern is definitely going to be one of the best. Maryland Northeastern also played earlier this year midweek, and I believe Northeastern beat them.
Yeah, and Maryland, they hit nukes, so
they do.
I'm excited to see a lot of balls flying out the couch.
Let's do one more thing here. I feel like we should talk about USC here for a little bit, because this was a program that has been so bad, right? So bad lately. But they were back. It was like, holy crap, here they are. They had this run, right? They won their first 4-5 Pac-12 series. They beat Stanford, they beat Cal, they beat Washington State, they beat Utah, they get swept by Oregon State, they beat UCLA. I mean, they honestly, and then it's a bad ending here. But they beat Oregon. I'm really surprised.
Swept Arizona State.
Irvine is less surprising, I think, as a West Coast. No disrespect to them, but US. I don't know, man. This feels like how many Pac-12 teams got in? 5. Yeah, I think we thought it was going to be 6. Damn.
I'm for West Coast baseball. I'm all for it. I know. If I'm trying to sell a product and everybody in one neighborhood has bought that product from me, I'll check in on that neighborhood from time to time, but I'm probably going to take my product to the next neighborhood and say, hey, this is the product. Everybody over there loves it. You can enjoy this product. And you can talk with the people over there about this product, and you can connect with them. you can have a common ground with them, even though you don't know them.
Right.
We got to give the West Coast more love, man. Like,
seriously,
it's just one of the coolest things about the selection show for me as a player was like, sick, I'm going to go see a ballpark that I otherwise wouldn't, you know?
totally agree.
And it's like, I would rather that ballpark be hard for me to get to, like personally. So, like far away. That way a school's paying for it and I'm not. So I would have loved to go. I've never played a baseball game on the West Coast in my life, my entire life. I play a lot of baseball. Furthest east I've gone was, or furthest west was Omaha. Before that, the furthest west I had gone was Ohio. So I would have really loved to go out to the West Coast and have some fun out there. But they make the decisions. They got degrees in higher education and masters and all that stuff that a fool like me could never have. So they get to make those decisions. And never mind. But they get to make decisions.
Steve, apparently they showed, thank you to Evan for putting it on here because I missed it watching. The first 4 out were Arizona State, Kansas State, Kent State, and Irvine. So that means that USC wasn't even that close. So maybe should have given Irvine. They did just show the resume. The Irvine 8-1 against Pac-12, very impressive. But wow, that is that's something.
I'm going to say something here, as I do from time to time. I think every committee for anything, it could be the ice cream committee for all I care. Any committee that involves making decisions that will affect college student or college athletes' lives should have at least one college student or student athlete in the room while decisions are happening. So they could be like, because I go to Thanksgiving and people run it by me. They're like, hey, would this be like, is this something that normal people do on the internet? And I have to go, no, that's not normal. Like the checks and balances of, hey, your generation's different than mine. Will I get absolutely dunked on by your generation? Will everybody hate me if we do this? Or is there a better solution? Because I feel like that would dodge a lot of trouble, a lot of confusion. I don't know.
But like listen. There's never ever been a bracket reveal where everyone's happy, And honestly, everyone's saying, "Oh, let's expand to so and so teams. Let's do this." Now they're comparing NC State, UC Santa Barbara. That's another West Coast team that wasn't even really close, but probably should have been considered more. Listen, if we expand it to whatever, then the next 4 are going to be bummed. Like it's the nature of it. I don't see, like, to me, my big takeaway here is are there any like totally horrific? Is this like an all-time bungling the way that arguably NC State was last year?
And Rutgers.
And Rutgers. Good call. No,
yeah, I think Rutgers got dunked on.
Is it a bummer considering that we want West Coast baseball to kind of get back into the mix here, and it's just only going to make it even harder when they don't even have the opportunity to go on these runs? Yes, that sucks, right?
Coach Walter's office looked incredible.
Yeah, well, he's got to be feeling good.
Yeah, their facilities down there are insane. I love that place. It's really cool.
Let's wrap it up here, Steve. I know they're going to talk to. Let's see. Can we get the bracket officially? Is it live yet? Come on, NCAA. Come on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Who was the? I just wanted to get this last thing right.
And if you're a college player who isn't in the tournament, just remember your summer started. Bet as much money on this as you want. I'm kidding. Don't do that. I think you can get in trouble still. So don't
just don't do it at the Great American Ballpark Sportsbook.
Jordan's favorite sportsbook.
My favorite one. Any other big picture takeaways, Steve? Again, we got to go prep for our big preview podcast, but this was super fun. Thank you to everyone tuning in. Really appreciate that. This was very, very fun. Sorry, Jake couldn't be here. Jake's coaching right now, coaching his little leaguers so that they can one day be left out of the NCAA tournament.
Of course. The Harlem.
Just kidding.
What is it? The Harlem Hellfighters, right?
The Hell. Yeah. Yes. I mean, Jake coaches so many different teams. It's hard to keep track. But yes, so they're playing today in their championship. But yeah, I mean, listen, there's good players here that we're not. Caden Kendall, what a stud. We're not going to get to watch him anymore. It sucks. Oh, Jake's calling me right now. Oh, this is great. Jake's calling me right now. Let's see what Jake has to say.
Oh, goodness.
Steve, go ahead. I'm going to mute for a second.
All right. I'm on the edge of my seat, just excited to hear what is going to go on, but I'll answer some questions. Bella, I would believe that it is very unfun giving an interview for Cohen. I'll read the question out loud because I don't know if other people can see him, but Bella says, how unfun is it to be Cohen giving this interview that is nothing but, hey, people are going to think you specifically fucked up in this way. What do you have to say for yourself? Well, personally, I don't think that's a very fun thing to have to do, but I believe in checks and balances. If I'm doing my job bad and not tweeting good about college baseball, people will lose their minds at me and call me all sorts of mean things. I think that in this country that we have, the court of public opinion should be more, and you should be held more accountable for things like umpires. Like umpires have to get interviewed after a game. Sure, why not? Because if you made a call, you gotta stick to it. Eric,
Also,
I do not know. Oh, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I did not mute. I apologize. Here's the other thing, Steve. You're all over it, so I agree with you. But also, like, I'm glad they still like. First of all, don't feel too bad for John Cohen.
Yeah, he's doing all right. Let's look up his salary. I'm sure he's all right.
But to your point, Steve, like, I am glad there is some level of accountability. They do actually have to explain it.
Yeah, if you didn't want to give the interview, then get a different job,
Right, exactly.
So it's all part of
it. Steve, final question, then we're going to end it here. Super regional potential you are most excited about?
Charlottesville and Conway together.
Yeah,
I like that. I mean, just look at all the teams in there. Every team in there is a team that I have had some affiliation or some love for at some point. And I'm very excited about that. But there's so many good ones. I mean,
yeah, I mean, like, no, I'm totally with you. God,
I mean,
West Virginia going to Baton Rouge would be amazing.
I think Tulane going to Kentucky is what I'll be most excited for. Or Ball State. Will they be at Ball State when they win? No,
I agree.
I'm excited for the LSU regional too. Like that. That's a lot of teams I like in one area.
God, this is going to be fun. All right, we're going to end it here. Thank you all for tuning in. And again, so much D1 baseball content coming this week, obviously. Make sure you subscribe to the Shock Factor podcast. Follow at Big Donkey 47, at Cespedes BBQ. That's me and Jake Mintz. We hope you all enjoyed this, and we will talk to you all soon. Goodbye.
All right.